welcome to this first video. My name is Karen and I'm a jazz violin teacher, and I'm making these videos to help you a little bit with the material in my book, Jazz Guide, and perhaps to give you some ideas on how to practice jazz in general, because for a lot of people it's really difficult to get started and to find ways to develop the jazz language. So hopefully I can give you some ideas. So in the book and with my students as well, I work a lot with licks. A lick is a short phrase, and what I do is I take this phrase and I try it on different parts of a tune. So I recycle it and I have to adapt it to the different chords. So every time I change it a little bit, and this really helps to learn the lick and to get it in my ears and in my fingers as well. So this is what I would like to do with you today. So let's have a look at the first lick in the book. I'm talking about the tune I'll See You in My Dreams. And as you can see, I'm starting on the first dominant chord. So the dominant chord is the chord that has a little 7 behind it. So this can be D7, C7, G7. These are all dominant chords. The reason I choose dominant chords is it's just a choice that I made. I want to have one type of chords. I could as well choose major chords or minor chords, but I'm not doing that. I'm just playing it over the dominant chord. So as you can see in I'll See You in My Dreams, the first dominant chord is D7. And I want to start off by showing you the arpeggio of the chord. In case you don't know yet, it's always helpful to learn arpeggio. And this is number 1, 3, 5 and 7 of the chord. So when I play it slowly, this is the arpeggio of D7. And I'm going to do it a couple of times. So I have a little bit of speed. This is my first arpeggio. After that, there's another dominant chord, G7. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but now I start on the note G. This is my second arpeggio. One more time. Now the next dominant chord would be C7. I'm not playing the G minor, I'm just leaving it out for the moment. Instead I'm just playing C7 because I want to keep it as simple as possible. So the C7 arpeggio would start on C. And then right at the end of the first A section, you see there's a C7 and there's an F7 as well. But the F7 is really, really short. So for the last bar, I will play only C, 3 notes, and F, 3 notes. So you see that not all the dominant chords have the same length. The D7 is a little bit longer, so I can play it twice. Break. Break, G7. Go to C7. F. And this way I have all the dominant chords in the first A section. I would like you to try it. So I'm just going to play the chords and maybe you can play the arpeggio over it. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, D7. One more time, D7. G7. Break, C7. So this is something you can try as well. And maybe you can put the chords, you can make a loop in the tune, or you can put the chords in iReal Pro. So also there you can make a loop. And making loops is a really nice thing because you can take a part of the tune and really focus on just the part you want to practice. So now let's go to the whole lick. So I'm going to play it for you first without any slurs. The bowing is swing bowing, so that means it's a long one and a short one. So you can try this, and I'm playing the first lick for you without any slurs. So it goes like this: 3, 4. Repeat. One more time. And you can see you can put a little bit of emphasis on the oboe, so you get a really nice swing feel. 3, 4. Now, as you can also here, you can figure out what the numbering of the lick is. So the number of the notes: 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, you're back on D. Then you go down 7, 7, 6, 5, 3. So your brain can more easily remember it if you remember it like that. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 7, 7, 6, 5, 3. So this is the lick. So yeah, we've done it on D7 now, but I would like to give it a try with the slurs. So when I slur them, I make a slur on the 2 middle notes of every group of 4 notes. So I go separate, slur, separate, separate, slur. So I get. Let's try this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Very good. Okay. Now, once you feel comfortable with this lick, you might repeat it a couple of times for yourself. You can go to the next one. So the next dominant chord, G7, I do exactly the same things. So I start on the note G, and just 1 string down actually, exactly the same fingerings. 3, 4. And the timing is lazy. And you want to make sure that your left hand is really relaxed. So I'm not pressing too much with the fingers. If I'm pressing, then the bow will also press, and this usually gives a feeling, it gives tension in the hand, but it also makes the sound not so, it's not so easy to be flexible like that. So keep it light and relaxed. This is it. So I can also work this out for the other chord, C7. So I go start on C. 3, 4. And then for the F, well, I might leave it out there. I'm not sure how I did it in the book, but I think I left it out. So now I have a loop. I have my play along. I'm starting on D7, and I'm playing it all over the last part of the A section. Again. G. C7. One more time. So now I can do this. I can start getting creative with it. So I'm going to make a couple of changes. Change the rhythm, add some notes. Let's go. through the whole tune. And if you want to have a play along that has the whole tune, you just wait on the chords that are not the dominant chords, and then as soon as the dominant chord comes in, you throw in the lick. And as you have done it a couple of times, you can slowly start to throw in some extra notes and change a little bit the lick here and there and start playing with it. But first, just do it like this, and I assure you that it really makes a difference. If you do this for a while, then it really helps you to, the lick will sink in, and it will come out in your playing, and you find new ways to develop your playing.